to his teammates and setting them up and scoring himself, but tonight he's feeling it.
Here's Junior. Tatum kicks to Junior. Pocket 6. The baseline J. That's tipped.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Nigga!
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all of sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Defensive foul.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Durant is out there with Stephen Curry.
19.
Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the 5. The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Davis with it. Now defended by Junior. Morant against Curry. 6 to shoot. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Now, here's Junior. James covering. Junior with it. Working on James. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Tatum no good. Jokic finds Curry. Now LeBron. Back to Curry. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the shot is good.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Davis. Good D by Giannis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by the West. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Curry passes it to Jokic. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Jokic. Junior. No good on the 3.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here is KD following Ja Morant's three.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Junior with it. Oh, Tatum in position.
That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
And so James will bring it up for the West. Outside Curry. James in the post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Giannis passes to Junior. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here's Jokic. James outside. Curry wide open. Here's Jokic. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night. Here are the East All-Stars, trailing by 2. Young outside. Junior the pass to Tatum. To the middle. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Junior the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And then Morant slams it in.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Junior.
Number 19.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the East.
Is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
They've got Junior. Sabonis is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Tatum in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
One shot.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
First one falls for him.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
And so he hits both. The East trail by 4. Here's Junior. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Outside Curry. Back to Paul. Davis surveying the floor. Over Sabonis. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Paul. It's Curry outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Curry following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Outside, Davis. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the West. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. Now, here's Junior. Covered by Mitchell. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. James outside. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3 from Davis. And they get it back. Outside for Curry. Kept alive. Jokic. They shoot again. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. The East trail by 3. And Young kicks to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a closer look here as the hustle starts for the West All-Stars.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Well, Anthony Towns checked in for the East.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Timeout, East All-Stars. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack. All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Curry. Here's Davis. That one, no good. Towns with the defensive effort.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And it's Junior missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lillard outside. Pass to Davis. And here is James. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The West again cannot hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And that one's good, Junior.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Lillard outside. Passes it to Curry. They need this one. Offensive rebound. Jokic kicks to James. Pass to Davis. A second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. And the East now will go the other way with it.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Lillard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jokic. Goes up again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. Try to get physical with him. You don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Outside Curry. Now here's Lillard. Guarded closer.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Young, no good. The West trails by 4. Jokic passes to Lillard. Outside Curry. Back to Lillard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And there's the pass to Young. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Davis. Towns dishes to Junior. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got the lead back up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. Lillard outside. There's the triple. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the West hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Curry. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
LeBron outside. Back to Lillard. Now, here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. James finds Davis. The 11-footer. And it's Junior with the rebound. Davis has gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Embiid trying to break loose. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's James. 7 points in the game. And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron against Young. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
A big group substitution here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Leonard comes in for Towns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Young. And it's John Morant in for Jason Tatum. Then for the West All-Stars, Durant's checked in for Anthony Davis. James Harden comes in for Curry. And Paul's subbed in for Lillard. Now here's Paul, following the miss by Giannis. Durant the pass to Paul. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
You really got to admire how Paul gets these hard shots to fall. He's got great concentration and creativity in traffic.
Now, here's Junior. 21 points in the game. Here's Leonard. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Paul dishes to KD. Fades and shoots. They get it again. Another shot. Jokic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Beal's checked in for the West. East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Harden outside. Pass to Beal. Paul with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
And he makes the first. George is checked in for Junior. close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars up on top, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Curry is out there with Durant, and it's LeBron James. And there's Davis, and it's Jokic in at the center position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now, here's Junior. Oh, Tatum in position. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Jokic, and a wide-open look for James. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Tatum kicks to Junior. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and there's another turnover by the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. At the top of the key, Curry. Tatum against Davis. Kicks it to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. James has got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Junior.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
James finds Jokic. Durant feeling it out a bit. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Tatum.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Junior the pass to Young.
Excellent coverage from Durant. Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Davis. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And that one's good, Junior. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry kicks to LeBron. Back to Curry. Passes to Jokic. James outside. And it's off from three-point range.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Now here's Durant. He has 5 over Young. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Durant.
Boy, being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. I mean, it's not just inside. It's not just threes. It's that mid-range game, too.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
That one good for 2. James has got 4 points this quarter.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Now, here's Junior. He's got 25. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Some nice passing here by the West. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Tatum. Down low. And Antetokounmpo squeezes it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Davis following the basket by Giannis. And here is Curry. Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Pass to Jokic. Over onto the Kumbo, and it's Jokic missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Outside, KD. Over Junior. Here's Davis. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo passes to Tatum. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by KD. Young from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the East. Bam Adebayo comes in for Morant. The East leading by 4. Now, Junior. He's got 25. And the dunk by Embiid.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. Young. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Young's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And here's KD for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Curry. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And some changes here for the East. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jason Tatum. Paul George comes in for Trae Young. And it's Devin Booker in for Junior. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Harden's checked in. East All-Stars on offense. A 2-point game. Junior's out there with Tatum. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Morant in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's James. Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam! He went between the legs.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nikola Jokic.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Junior, and the layup is good. Junior's got 27.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Lillard. He kicks to KD. LeBron passes to Jokic. Back to James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Here's Junior. Tatum kicks to Junior. Pocket 6. The baseline J. That's tipped.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper. And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. Can't let him roam free like that.
Here's LeBron. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the pass to Lillard. Back to Curry. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Junior. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Here's Junior. And Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. against Young. Over Young. Again, the West All-Star.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Junior. And the East leads by 2.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
James finds Jokic. Back to LeBron. Now here's Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Curry with the steal. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow! And now a 4-point West All-Star lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing they really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
And here is Tatum after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Young. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Durant. The West leading by 4. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well. Knows what's coming and usually always makes the right pass.
And that one's good. Morant.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's LeBron. Some nice passing here by the West. Second chance shot in deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars. Pass to Young. And here's Junior. James covering. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to James. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Curry. Now the pass to Davis. Young against KD. To the paint. Here's Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And both free throws good for Junior. The West leading by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to KD. Back to Curry. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Jason Tatum.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Davis. LeBron is doubled. Back to Davis. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And another miss by the East. LeBron against Tatum. Over Junior. Jokic trying to free himself up. Again, the West All-Stars.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Now, here's Junior. And the East All-Stars call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Leonard, he's checked in for Junior. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg,
lost for words, I'm in pain.